Yeah. I spent my whole life running from a version of myself. Tonight, I'm writing back. Oh, yeah. Dear shadow, you've been with me since the day I learned to cry. Standing in the corner every time I ask God why. You watched me fake a smile while my heart was coming loose. Saw me carry on my guilt like I never had a choice. People only celebrate the victories they see. They don't know how many nights I lost a war with me. Every dream I ever built was balanced on my fears. Every step I ever took was watered by my tears. I remember empty rooms and conversations with the ceiling, trying to explain a pain nobody else was feeling. They said time would heal the wounds, but time just made them deeper. Now I'm fighting every memory that refuses to leave me. If success is loud, then why's my soul so quiet? Why do I still hear the thunder every time I find some silence? I built walls so high, they blocked the light away, then blamed the world because I couldn't see another day. I've been carrying chains I never deserved, searching for peace while expecting the worst. If I'm ever gonna heal from everything I've known, I have to face the man I've tried to leave alone. Dear shadow, I know you're still there, following every dream, breathing the same air. You know every secret, every scar, every lie, every broken promise, every sleepless night. But I'm done letting darkness decide who I'll be. The mirror doesn't have the final word on me. If I fall, I'll rise with the strength that I found, 'cause even in the darkness, hope can still be found. I remember all the names that they used to throw. Every word became a weight that refused to let go. I turned my pain into fuel, but the fire burned me too. Now I'm standing in the ashes searching for the truth. I blame myself for storms I didn't even make. Held the word up on my shoulders till I started to break. Every tear had a purpose even when I couldn't see it. Every battle left a lesson, every wound had a meaning. I don't need perfection just to finally belong. Sometimes being honest is the strongest kind of strong. I forgave the kid inside who thought he wasn't enough. Now I'm teaching him that healing isn't giving up. You can break my body, you can test my faith, but you'll never steal the fire that was born inside my pain. I've survived too much to quit before the sunrise. My future's getting louder than the echoes of my past. To everyone who's fighting battles no one else can see, you're not weak because you're hurting. You are stronger than you think. Every scar is just a chapter, not the ending of your life. Every sunrise proves the darkness never wins the fight. Stand up, breathe deep, don't let your story end. Sometimes the hardest road becomes your greatest strength. The person in the mirror deserves another chance, so keep moving forward even if your legs still shake. Dear shadow, thank you for the nights you taught me how to value every glimpse of light. You reminded me that courage isn't living without fear. It's taking one more step whenever doubt is here. You'll always be behind me, but you'll never lead again. I'm choosing hope over the weight I've carried in my head. My past may be written, but my future's still my own. I'll keep writing new pages until my heart feels home. This is my final letter, not because you're gone, but because you no longer control the pen. I'll carry the lessons, leave behind the chains, and walk into tomorrow without looking back. Yeah. Listen closely. Sometimes the loudest scream is the one nobody hears. Yeah. Every morning I wake up wearing someone else's face, looking in the mirror asking where I lost my place. Smiles on the outside, storms beneath my skin. Another war begins before the day can even begin. They see the trophies on the shelf, not the tears on the floor. They see another open door, not the locks are broken before. I've been talking to my demons like they're family now, trying to find peace but I forgot the how. Every heartbeat sounds like another countdown. Every dream feels heavier the higher I climb now. The applause fades quicker than the pain inside, so I learned how to laugh while a part of me died. I've been writing my confessions where nobody can read, planting broken promises like there's some kind of seed. Everybody loves themselves a light until it starts to burn. Then they leave you in the ashes, hoping you don't return. If silence could speak, it'd tell my story. Without the fame, without the glory. It knows the tears I've never cried, the truth I've buried deep in silence. Where's my name? It follows every step, it whispers through the rain. Every time I scream, the echo feels the same. Like the darkness memorized my fate. Silence, where's my name? But I refuse to let it write my fate. Even if the world forgets my voice, I'll keep speaking till I break these chains. I built my confidence from pieces of regret, stacking every failure just to pay another debt. The weight of expectations bent my soul in half. Still I told another joke so the crowd can laugh. How many masks can one man before they become skin? How many battles can I lose before I finally win? I kept chasing validation that disappeared with time, realizing self-worth was never theirs to define. I carried guilt like it was stitched into my veins. Thoughts surviving, man, I had to hide the pain. Now I'm standing in the fire with my hands held high, learning broken wings can still remember how to fly. The world can throw stones, I'll build another road, turn every scar into a map that leads me home. To the soul that's losing hope tonight, you're not invisible just because you hide. Every heartbeat proves you're still alive. Every sunrise is another chance to rise. Don't let the silence become your identity. Your pain is a chapter, not your destiny. There's a light that survives every storm, even when your world no longer feels warm. Silence wears my name, but it does it on my soul. I've been shattered into pieces, now I'm stronger than before. The fear may know my footsteps, the night may know my face, but hope is calling louder and I'm finally walking away. Silence wears my name. Not forever. Today, I take it back. One day, the silence will remember my name. Not because it defeated me, but because I was the one who finally broke it. The price of being strong. Yeah. You ever get so used to carrying everyone else's weight that you forget what your own shoulders feel like? They call me strong, but nobody ever asked if I was tired. Yeah. I grew up watching tears disappear behind closed doors, learning that silence was safer than settling old wars. Every broken promise became another brick. Now I'm trapped inside the walls that I built with it. I wore confidence like a jacket over open wounds, smiled through every funeral, celebrated every doom. People only clap when they think you got it together. They never see the thunder hiding underneath the weather. I became the answer every time somebody prayed, but nobody noticed all the pieces that I gave. Every I'm okay was another perfect lie. Every sleepless night was another part that died. I kept chasing validation like it paid enough, thinking pain was just the entrance fee for love. Started measuring my value by the weight I could hold, never realizing heavy hearts eventually grow cold. My reflection asked, who are you trying to save? I couldn't answer because I forgot my own name. I'm surrounded by voices, still I never felt so alone. Everybody wants my strength, nobody wants my broken bones.
What's the price of being strong?
Tell me why I paid it for so long.
I carry mountains on a fractured spine,
Just so everybody else could shine.
I became a home for everybody's pain.
While my own soul drowned in the rain.
If strength means never asking for a hand,
Then maybe nobody understands
what's the price?
of never letting go.
How many pieces of yourself
Do you lose before it finally shows? Success came knocking, dressed in shiny gold, but happiness never walked through that door. The trophies looked beautiful under the lights, still couldn't keep me warm through lonely nights. I remember staring at the ceiling at 3, wondering if God was still listening to me. I said, if you're making diamonds under pressure, Why do I feel more shattered than ever? I answered every call even when I couldn't stand. Built everybody else's future with my own empty hands. People call me inspiration, I felt like an imitation. A man performing strength for a standing ovation. They love the speeches,
They love the confidence.
they love the victories,
love the victory.
but they would've hated the version of me who cried between sentences.
Maybe,
The strongest heart isn't the one that never breaks.
maybe.
It's the one that keeps beating after every heartbreak. So today I stopped running, stop pretending my scars were invisible, stopped apologizing for being human, because pain ignored always returns louder, and fear buried alive always finds another voice. I forgave the child who blamed himself for everything. I forgave the teenager who thought silence made him a man. I forgave the adult who confused survival with living. Healing isn't pretty, it doesn't happen overnight. Some mornings
You wake up smiling.
some mornings
You barely survive.
both are victories. I learned that asking for help doesn't shrink your strength, it proves your strength was real the whole time. Now when I look into the mirror, I don't see a superhero, I see a survivor. Someone stitched together by faith, failure, forgiveness, and hope. I don't need the world to call me fearless, because courage isn't living without fear. It's choosing another step when fear tells you to stop. My tears no longer embarrass me, they're proof that my heart never stopped fighting. Every scar became a sentence, every wound became a lesson, every loss became another reason to keep writing my story. Maybe my purpose was never to carry the world. Maybe it was simply to remind people that even the strongest shoulders need somewhere safe to rest.
What's the price of being strong?
I know now, it's pretending you're invincible until you forget you're human. It's giving every piece of yourself until your reflection feels like a stranger. But I'm done paying that price. I'll cry when I need to, I'll heal when I need to,
I'll rest without guilt.
because real strength isn't surviving every storm alone.
Real strength.
It's believing that you're still worthy of love,
Oh,
even on your weakest day.
oh.
If nobody has told you this lately, you don't have to earn your worth. You don't have to bleed to deserve love. You don't have to carry the whole world just to prove you're strong. Sometimes the strongest thing you'll ever say is 4 simple words: I need some help. And that's not weakness. That's where healing begins. Yeah. Cracks in my halo, yeah. They always saw the light above my head. Nobody looked close enough to see the cracks. I spent my whole life chasing perfect pictures, painting smiles over broken scriptures. Everybody crowned me like I couldn't fall, but every king still crashes through his castle walls. Built a reputation on impossible standards. Every mistake became another public answer. The louder they praised me, the quieter I became, 'cause living as a legend slowly buried my name. I carry guilt like chains around my chest, convincing myself that perfection was success. Every mirror showed a stranger wearing my face, trying to outrun every flaw I couldn't erase. I prayed for peace but wrestled with my pride, a battlefield nobody could see inside. The halo above me looked golden from afar, but up close it was held together by scars. If heaven's light still reaches broken souls, maybe I don't have to hide these holes. Maybe grace was never meant for people who pretend. There's cracks in my halo, lines running through the gold. I've been carrying heaven's image while my heart was growing cold. There's cracks in my halo, but I'm finally letting show. Maybe broken light shines brighter than perfection ever could. I'm not an angel, I'm just human trying to heal. I blame myself for storms I couldn't stop. Measure my worth by every mountaintop. Forgot that valleys teach what peaks never can. Sometimes losing everything rebuilds the man. I want forgiveness like words on my tongue, while secretly judging what I'd become. I knew every verse about mercy and grace. Still struggle believing they cover my mistakes. Late nights arguing with the ceiling above, wondering if I deserved unconditional love. Silence answered louder than the noise below, until faith whispered, you don't have to carry this alone. The devil knew my fears better than my friends, kept convincing me my story had to end. But every time I nearly surrendered the fight, hope lit another match inside the night. Maybe halos don't break, maybe they're cracked, so the light can finally get through. Now I wear my scars without disguise. Truth looks stronger than polished lies. Every wound reminds me where I've been, not where this story has to end. Stop chasing applause from crowded rooms. Stop watering gardens that never bloom. Peace isn't found in a flawless name. It's found when you stop playing the game. The cracks are still there, and maybe they always will be, but they don't define me. They remind me that survival leaves fingerprints, healing leaves testimony, and grace leaves room for another tomorrow. There's cracks in my halo, and I won't hide them anymore. They tell the story of every battle I survived before. There's cracks in my halo, but the light still shines the same, because perfection never saved me. Grace knew my name. So if you see me falling, don't mistake it for defeat. Even shattered halos still reflect the light. I thought my cracks made me less worthy. Now I know they were the places where hope found a way in, found a way in. Yeah!
Drowning in daylight. Yeah. How could somebody be surrounded by light and still feel like they're sinking? Everybody sees the smile, nobody sees the flood beneath it. The sun keeps rising, but my soul stays asleep. I built a kingdom full of people, still there's no one I can keep. Laughing in a crowded room, dying in my head. Walking through a paradise while feeling filled with dread. Every good morning feels heavier than night. I'm losing every battle that nobody can write. They only photograph the moments when I grin, never catching all the wars that rage beneath my skin. I'm wearing expensive confidence, cheap peace inside. Got a million places I can go, but nowhere left to hide. I became addicted to pretending I was okay, until I forgot what happiness looked like anyway. The mirror asked me questions that my mouth can't explain. How can daylight shine so bright but never reach my pain? I scream inside, the silence answers back. Every smile hides another crack. I'm drowning in daylight, suffocating where everybody says it's bright. I'm sinking with my eyes open wide, fighting waves that nobody else can find. They say you got everything, but where does my heart feel empty? They see the sunshine on my face, but never notice the storm underneath. I'm drowning in daylight when everyone believes I'm free. Prayed for success, now success became a prison. Every dream I chased built another wall around my vision. The applause sounds loud, but it fades before I sleep. The compliments don't comfort the promises I couldn't keep. Mama says, son, don't lose yourself. Too late, I've been searching for me inside everybody else's expectations. I became the version that made strangers comfortable while abandoning the person who needed me the most. Funny how depression can wear designer clothes. Funny how broken people become experts at looking whole. I stopped crying years ago, not because I healed, because my tears got tired of waiting to be understood. If the ocean lived inside a person, would anyone notice? Or would they simply admire how calm the surface looked? God, if you're listening, I'm not asking for a miracle. I'm asking for one peaceful morning where my thoughts don't feel like enemies. One conversation where I don't have to pretend. One hug that reaches the places words never could. I've spent years running from shadows, only to realize the shadow was me. Maybe healing isn't finding new light. Maybe it's learning to stop hiding from the light that's already there. I'm drowning in daylight, but today I finally reached for the surface. Not because the water disappeared, but because I remembered I still knew how to fight. The sun was never my enemy. The silence was the smile, was never the problem. The mask was I'm done pretending that surviving is the same as living. If I have to try to breathe again and let the tears fall, because I'd rather be honest than admired. I'd rather be healing than hiding. Maybe someone listening feels exactly like I did. It's smiling in every picture, breaking in every quiet moment. If that's you, hear me. Darkness doesn't always arrive at midnight. Sometimes it wears the face of noon. But no matter how deep you sink, even daylight can become the beginning of your way back to the surface. I'm not drowning anymore. I'm learning how to swim.